Yo, what is up, everyone? My name is Dom, and we're talking about unusual options activity. All right. So let's kick it off with the disclaimer here. If it would load. So this disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this program are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There is no guarantee of profit. All right, guys. Literally, what is going on in this market is freaking insane. I have no words to describe it. There's some crazy stuff going on Reddit, and it's driving some stock prices higher, insanely higher. I don't know what's going on with it. I think we need some reform with all these hedge funds and stuff. Them profiting and us suffering, and it's finally, finally turning the tables, and kind of actually on board with it. So you guys are entitled to your own opinion. And that's all right. So, first one I want to bring up is Nordstrom. So I saw some unusual option activity in this one. We're in these February 42 strike calls. Now, warning, this is a heavily shorted stock. So, this one hasn't made a move like, the rest of these shorted stocks. Like some of these other names that are out there. I don't really want to, talk about those ones on this channel. You guys can go do your own research. I don't really want to promote any of those, although I am promoting this one in a sense, so I don't know anymore. But yeah, I just saw a big order in this one, so figure I hop in to these February 42 strike calls, sorted by time here, and then just scroll down here, as you can see here at 11:27 and 25 seconds. It looks to me that all these orders are with the same person here. They're all green. They're all placed at the ask. Now this could be a short squeeze play here. Like I said, 30% of the float is short the stock. So if this makes out like some of those other stocks, people start buying this one. This thing is just gonna it's gonna take off. So I decided to take a little bit of a flyer on this one. Let's take a look at the chart. This JWN is Nordstrom. And last time I was at a Nordstrom store, it was literally jam-packed. And they were, jam-packed. So, this one looks like it's at about its year-to-date high. Traded sideways for a while. I think they had a little bit better than earnings here. That's why the stock gapped up and just kept on going. And like I said, this might be a short squeeze candidate. With all these other stocks that are heavily shorted, hedge funds betting against them, and all these people come in and start buying calls and start buying the stock, and the hedge funds have to buy the stock back to cover their short, and that's just been driving these stocks insanely higher. So I took a flyer on this one. I'm not sure what's really going to happen, but that's why we're using options. We're paying $200 to control 100 shares instead of paying $3,900 to control 100 shares. So that's what I like about options. All right, next trade is LVS, Las Vegas Sands. Now, we'll come back to the chart there. The chart looks like ass, but full disclosure, I do own the stock in this one. I have a significant loss, especially because of today. Today was a crappy ass day, Jesus. But yeah, so we'll take away this filter and you can just see the buying going on here. So they had earnings today after the close. Maybe that's why some of these people were buying, but the stock didn't really move a whole lot. It didn't really move to the downside, which was good. I'd rather have it stay flat than move to the downside, especially after today's move. Jesus Christ, that was awful. But yeah, somebody came in about 7,500 of these February 50 strike calls for $320 each. Remember, $3.20. You got to right here. You got to multiply it by 100. Every option contract's 100 shares. This is a huge order. It's like a $2 million order. Someone also came in and got these February 50 strike calls. 3,300 of these things at $325. That's a huge order. And you can just look at the volume here. I don't have an option position because I own the stock. So yeah, huge amount of volume. Not sure if it was an earnings play. Didn't really get the move that at least they were expecting on the earnings play. This stock has just been beat up lately. Jesus. It's right at the 200-day moving average here. I think this thing deserves to be trading higher. I mean, if you look at some of these other stocks like Wynn, they're a lot higher. I think this one's a buy here. It's at an attractive level. It's at 50. It was at 71. This could be a better relations with China play because of the Macau gaming and Hong Kong. Better relations with Biden and China. So, Las Vegas Sands has a lot invested over there. So we are not in these options. We're in the stock, but I'm holding the stock, especially because I saw this unusual options activity, and we'll see what happens, everyone. All right, everyone. If you guys are going to be contributing in that, Reddit stuff, I'm dabbling into it, but I'm definitely not, I don't know. I'm definitely not getting too into it, but just be careful. You definitely don't want to be the last one holding the bag on those trades. All right, everyone. Thanks for everyone who's been subscribing. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you got a question. And we'll see you next time.